Now, Christianity today is very different in different practices, different denominations. We love our brothers and sisters who are Christian. This is all respect to them. But in that time, I'm not a Christian expert, so I can't tell you about their beliefs in detail right now. I'm just going to tell you about what I've studied, which is the impact of colonialism on Muslim thought. When colonizers, specifically from Britain, came into Muslim majority lands, they brought with them their ideas of women. And one of those issues were about periods because they saw it as the curse of Eve. The curse of Eve is this understanding which is blasphemous for us as Muslims. That Hawa, that Eve, tempted Adam to eat from the tree, that she seduced him. And because of that, women today have to suffer through childbirth and through menstruation. The church at that time would not allow women to take medication if they were in pain from cramps because they had to feel the punishment of Eve. This understanding, when we tell our daughters that or our sisters that, when I went to Hajj, an older woman came to me and she told me that she got her period, and the women all around her in the tent told her, "What did you do in Hajj that Allah is punishing you?" Another sister messaged me and she said that she was a young woman who went for Umrah, and the people in her group told her, "Allah invited you, but He doesn't want you here." This understanding does not come from our sources. And when we look at women in Islam and we say women in Islam are honored, women in Islam are empowered, and then we don't feel that empowerment, I want you to know that yes, that comes from culture, and yes, that comes from perhaps certain opinions practiced in a way that they shouldn't be practiced in a particular time period, and yes, that might also come from our own insecurities, but that does not come from Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has honored your voice. He has chosen you to be a woman. Allahu Akbar. And He has chosen you to be a woman specifically in this time period, in this state, in this country for a reason. Your voice is so necessary. At Qari'a, the Women Quran Reciters app, which you can download for free on Google Play and Apple stores. It's a Women Quran Reciters app which we developed, alhamdulillah, and we released in Ramadan this year. Inshallah, next year we're doing a second release where you can come and recite with Qari'at, inshallah. But we have Women Quran Reciters from all over the world, including women who are women with disabilities, because every single Muslim woman needs to know that the Quran is for her, and we need to see women like us no matter our state, in every single state. Every single Muslim woman matters in the way that Allah created you. You are perfect in the color, in the size, in the language, in the ability or disability, the typically abled and the every convert and born Muslim, every single one of us, whatever we struggle with, Allah knows you. He knows exactly what you are going through right now and what your future is. And there are going to be people who make you feel like your voice should not be spoken. There are going to be people who make you feel like your status doesn't matter because of your relationship or lack thereof. All of those things do not matter, because the only thing that matters is how you work and struggle and strive to have your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet ﷺ taught us, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Your actions are by intention. So whatever space you are in, whatever you're struggling with, please know, you are not alone. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees you, and He has angels who record you. And sometimes we're told that in a really scary way, the angels are recording everything you do. Yes, they're recording your good too. They're recording the moments that you're afraid, but you still do it anyway. I've shared this before, and I'd like to end with it. That the Prophet ﷺ said that the mujahid is the one who struggles against his or her own soul in the obedience of Allah. Ibn Hajar explained that that means the person who does something even when they hate it, but they know Allah loves it. Or the person who doesn't do something even though they want to because they know Allah loves it. That doesn't make you a hypocrite. That makes you a spiritual warrior. You are the spiritual warriors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this earth. And many of you raising or being a mentor to the next generation of spiritual warriors on this earth, Allah chose you to be a woman right now for a reason. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless every single one of you and raise your voices to the heavens in dua that He answers. Maybe you don't see in this life, but maybe in 500 years, someone from your family will be praying for a nameless person they didn't know because of the effort that you put in. You are worthy to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.
We need a much louder applause for all of our